Hi, most of you know me, but for those who don't, I'm Faria. I'm the co-senior warden of the Church of the Ascension. I've been asked to start a weekly lay discussion about faith during these challenging times. I would say my faith and my prayers would often vary throughout my life, depending on my struggles. I would pray more and rely on God for guidance during the tough times. I would always be thankful to God when the outcome I was looking for arrived or the difficulties subsided. I would always promise God that I would be more prayerful every day. I would keep it up for a few weeks, but like a lot of things in my life, I would go back to taking God for granted. On Palm Sunday this year, I was watching Mass on TV and I got a really bad headache, and I started with cold-like symptoms that morning. I decided that I was going to have to call out sick on Monday and probably have to get the COVID test because I work at a hospital. By Wednesday of that week, I had body chills and aches. I felt like I had been run over by a Mack truck. I then continued in my denial, but when I got the call on Friday saying I was COVID positive, I was stunned and scared. As time progressed, I had coughing spasms and I had a great deal of difficulty breathing. I made contact with my family, my friends, and my Ascension family. I was showered with love and support from all of you. Father Mike would text me on a nightly basis and remind me to breathe and to pray. So I prayed. I prayed until I fell asleep. I prayed that I wouldn't end up in the hospital. I prayed that I wouldn't leave my wife Maureen and my 2 teenage kids. I told God that I couldn't abandon my parents. Many mornings I remembered to thank God, and I would often wake up to an email from one of you telling me that I was your last thought before you went to bed, and that I was also your first thought when you woke up, that you were praying for me and you were breathing for me. I even got an email from Bishop Nisley. This love and support gave me faith and gave me strength that I had to fight this virus. I've realized many things during the last 4 weeks. First thing is how important my faith in God is to me, and how God is always there for me if I'm willing to stop and give him the time he deserves. The second is how much God lives in all of you, and somehow you all knew what to say at the scariest time of my life. The third is how blessed I am for my family, for my wife, for my kids, for my parents, and for all of you, and that I am truly grateful to God and to everyone who got me through a tough few weeks. I'm on the road of recovery, and I wish you all God's love and health during these challenging times.